Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This video is supposed to be a quick snippet into the Tribute DeFi economy. This is going to be about as quick as I can make it. I just want this to be a quick tutorial. Obviously, there's going to be more information you can get from Discord and Telegram. First and foremost, I'm sure as everybody knows, you do need to have the MetaMask wallet to get into this. You can use that on any Brave or Google browser. This will let you interact with all the different Dapps that are built onto the Tribute network. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Tribute tokenomics. Okay, I encourage you guys, once this does go live, you should get onto this website. There is a frequently asked questions area that you should check out. This is going to answer a lot of the questions that you may have and that this video does not cover. What we do know right off the bat with the Tribute ecosystem, there is going to be a 500,000 Tribute supply. There is going to be an OTC as well. It's going to be announced later. It should be on the weekend of the week of September 3rd. However, we don't quite know when that's going to be and what the values are going to be. However, we do know it's going to be, I believe, a 10 ETH maximum per person. And what we do know is that 100,000 of those tokens, or approximately 20% of the total Tribute ecosystem, is going to be available for that OTC. Now, what we also know is 5% of all token transfers are going to be burned, contributing to the deflationary aspect of this token. That's going to be with any transfer to and from other players, purchases, and everything of the like. Additionally, 5% of the transfers are going to be randomly dropped to the top 50 token holders that are supporting the network. So the more you buy, you stay up in the top 50, you'll actually start receiving, or you have the chance to receive a percentage of that 5% that's randomly dropped to those token holders. Lastly, we know that the tokens are going to be on Uniswap. They're going to be available for purchase and selling there. Obviously, the liquidity is going to be added and locked. However, there's actually something we'll talk about a little bit later that's just going to be a very unique solution to the liquidity that so many people look for. It's truly going to put the fate of the network and the liquidity into the community's hands. However, another amazing aspect of this is it's actually going to be started with actually 3 separate fully functional Dapps at this point. One's going to be Contribute, one's going to be Enforced Tribute, one is called Tribute Liquidity. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Contribute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to be the Contribute. So this is a staking contract. You will be purchasing your Tribute tokens. You can actually stake it into this contract. It is going to be a 5% entry fee as well as a 15% exit fee. In essence, that's going to ensure the strong hands actually lock up those tokens for extended periods of time. If the weak hands fail and they sell out, well, it's just going to give a 15% divided among those who are in the Contribute contract. Now keep in mind though, with this, because you're actually taking the tokens out of your MetaMask wallet, putting it into the contract, you're actually not going to be part of that 5% random airdrop unless you are still part of the 50 top holders, even if you put some into the Contribute. But if you put all of your tokens in there, you're not going to be part of that top 50 holder because you no longer hold it in your wallet. Now, another unique feature about this actually is they're going to be depositing not depositing, but they do have a 75,000 Tribute being withheld from the original circulation. And what that's actually going to do is it'll periodically be dropped into the Contribute Dapp, in essence providing free dividends for those that are still within there. Now, given that there is going to be that 5% burn, it's actually a total of 67,500 Tribute tokens that'll be dropped into the Dapp, with a total of 7,500 Tribute tokens that are going to be burned, basically contributing to the deflationary mechanism. Lastly, depositing the Tribute tokens to the contract are not going to make you eligible for rewards of the next Dapp that we're about to talk about, and that's actually going to be the Enforced Tribute. Okay, Enforced Tributes. This is actually a unique competitive way for the top 50 holders to again continue to support the network. So what this actually does is this is going to drive the players to remain in the top 50 to ensure that there's constant buy pressure on the Tribute token. The contract in essence carries again 75,000 tokens that are going to be held. of those 75,000 tokens, there's going to be 2 contracts between them. Now, those 2 contracts, anytime somebody comes in here and triggers this, which can occur once every 12 hours, and the timer will be here. On that 12-hour mark, the contract 1 will send 10,000 tribute tokens to contract 2, thus burning 500 tribute tokens on that transfer, as well as distributing 500 tribute tokens randomly among one of the 50 top holders. Now, if you can imagine, let's say that this token hits 50 cents, $2, $3, a $500 or 500 token drop for a top 50 holder is going to be significant. Now, this can happen every 12 hours until all of the tokens have been burned. In essence, by the end of it, you are going to have 50% of that 75,000 burned, 50% of that 75,000 distributed to the top 50 holders over a period of however long it takes. We'd have to calculate to see when that would actually happen. However, that's actually going to bring us over to our third and final DApp, which is called Tribute to Liquidity. All right, Tribute to Liquidity is actually going to be a lottery contract, but it's actually a very unique approach on lottery as well as the liquidity. So what this actually does, this is going to put the liquidity into the hands of the community. What in essence you do is you can come in here and enter the lottery. You use your tribute tokens to purchase, and you can purchase as many tickets as you would like per drawing. Each drawing is going to last approximately 1 day. Now, at the end of that 1 day, what ultimately ends up happening is you actually end up winning a piece of the liquidity from the from the Uniswap liquidity pool. Now, this is where it gets unique, because this is going to continue to happen until all of the liquidity has either been won or burned. And what do we mean by that? If you were to win the lottery, you actually have a choice. You can actually burn those, in essence, contributing to the deflationary aspect of the token, or you can actually claim those, furthering your position within the network itself. However, this is going to continue to do this until all the liquidity has been addressed. Now, you may be asking, I'm going to be depositing tribute into this, where is it actually going to go? Well, it's actually going to be 50% goes to the contribute DApp, which is the staking DApp, as well as 50% gets burned, again, adding to that deflationary aspect of this. It can take about a year for all the liquidity to be either burned or in the hands of the community, but I feel like this is a very unique way, and it's truly going to put into the hands of the community what they want to do with that liquidity once they have that choice. So very, very amazing aspect, as well as just a great way to allow the community to become involved with that liquidity. All right, finally, the Tribute token has just finally created a token that's truly deflationary in power. It's going to have 3 fully functioning dApps on release, which is more than we can say for many of these other projects that have come out. The OTC is coming, the deflationary is real, 3 types of dApps already built with more to come. I know there's going to be some questions within the Discord and Telegram because they want the community involvement, and that community involvement will actually help determine the future dApps to help with the Tribute token going forward. At this point, I don't know what else we can talk about. I tried to make this as quick as possible. Click on the links below. It'll get you to the Telegram and to the Discord. Pop in, say hi, and let's get this money.